Sup, fly girls and fly guys. Guess who's in the house? It's Abigail, and I'm here to do a quick video. Thank you from Nick from Facebook for suggesting this. He said he commented on one of our posts about Nano Banana. He said, "Has anyone tested it versus Qwen image edit and Flux Kontext?" And I'm like, oh, I'll do that. So I'm going to do a quick video showing the results. So the first test I wanted to do was how well these models handled taking one character sheet with 6 different faces and putting them into a photo with all of their faces. So we start off with Qwen Edit, and the prompt is simple. I just asked it to do a medium cinematic shot of all of these 6 people, place them in a park. They're all wearing nice blue suits. So as you can see, Qwen Edit failed. It didn't get any of them really, right? Didn't do a good job. I ran this 4 more times to try and give it more time, and every single time this guy showed up, it was just all messed up. So Qwen Edit failed at that prompt right off the bat. So then I went to text field and I did context, Flux Kontext, and it fared a little better, but it still failed miserably. It got one and 2 faces. The rest are way off. They're not even close. So I ran it again, and there's another one, and again, it totally messed up. It's a shorter person, but Flux Kontext failed at that. And I said I put this in earlier, and again, Nano just nailed it time after time. I ran this 4 times, and every single face is exactly like the sheet. It nailed it. So Nano beat all those 2 in that test. All right, so the next test I wanted to do was was showed in my last video with Ed, and it's first off getting us in the character sheet, 3 of us, and prompting this to create a shot of 3 of us full body against the gray background with green shoes on. And the first off is Flux Kontext, and this is what I came up with. It got me and Abigail, I'm sorry. It got Ed and I, but that is not Gretchen. So that's failed. Now we're going to check Qwen Edit, and I'm using it right through this Huggy Face spaces. So let's, oh my goodness. So let's see here. We look like munchkins, probably because of the aspect ratio. But anyway, no, didn't get me. It looks like his eyes poked out, and Gretchen looks like she is Olivia Rodrigo, which she is not. So that failed. So I'm gonna go bring it up in Nano Banana, and this is what it gave us. And again, every single time it generated, it was spot on. So then the next step is I asked it to extract us from this photo, right? And this is what Nano Banana gave us, right? Perfect extraction, babies. Perfect. You don't need Photoshop right now for this. She gets extracted in between her arms. Look at that. So I'm going to try the same thing in Flux Kontext and Qwen Edit. Okay, so this is what Qwen Edit gave me after I asked it to extract the people from the photo. It did not, and I messed up their faces. I gave it the benefit of the doubt and used the photo that Nano gave me, but it still did not extract them. So on the other hand, whoops, why did I do it? On the other hand, Flux Kontext did extract them. The quality is not that good, and it changed some of the faces a little bit, but it did a corrected extraction. So good job for Flux for doing that. So the next thing I did was I asked it to take this prompt and I turned it into this image. You have the Blender asset, you have the actual figurines, and you have them on a box. So this was Nano's result. I'm going to take this prompt, and you see the reference image was them extracted, and Nano just nailed it. So I'm going to do the same thing for Flux Kontext and for... All right, so this is what Flux Kontext gave me. I did the same prompt, used the same reference image, and it sort of did it. Not really, it failed because it actually missed Gretchen here. They put Gretchen in Blender for some reason, and they just put me and Ed together, but they're all in the box. So that was a fail. Even though it tried, baby. You get A for effort and D for nice try. It tried. Qwen edit is still going. That's the one thing about Qwen edit. You have to run around RunPod or something, because this is just, it's slow unless you have the hardware to run it locally, which I guarantee you most of you people do not. And you just want to run stuff on your 1050. It's like, I want to run Qwen edit. Like, dude, you can't. Hardwire's not up to it. I'm going to cut to it because it's slow. Like Qwen edit gave me. Okay, it did a little bit better. I don't know. I mean, it gave us the 3 figurines, and it put us in Blender, but we're not actual mesh assets, and the box is totally ruined. We're just deformed. So yeah, that was a failure. So once again, Nano Banana kicks their butts, unfortunately. I know you guys don't want it to be that way, but it's just how it is. Next test. Okay, so the next test was a character sheet. So I took this photo, it's ping image, and I prompted it to make me a specific character sheets with specific sections. Pose section, expression section, containing, comparing the height to actual humans, etc. So Qwen edit spit out this image for me for the character sheet. Pretty nice, it did. The only problem with this thing is it doesn't have legitimate sections labels, and all the text is gobbledygook. Oatmeal and your oatmeal, that's what it is. It's nothing. It's trash. You can't read any of it. So then I tried it in Flux Kontext. I got a nice result, but again, the text is bad. I don't know what section is what. It just says nothing. It just blare blare blebra bleak. That's not what I wanted. So then I did it with Nano, and it gave me this. And you see that character design sheet even named the model for me. Character design, property settings, expression sheet, pose sheet. It gave me each section that I want. Text is all readable and eligible. Oh, I can't talk right now, baby. But yes, Banano wins again. Now, I get 3 tests, and I don't want to make this video long, but there is over 150 use cases for Nano Banano, and I just think that this just crushes everything else out there, like Ed says. Qwen edit, Flux Kontext are probably the best open source models right now out there, and Nano Banano just pisses on them, unfortunately. And I'm sorry, babies, I'm sorry if I offended you or you're gonna go cry, but it's the truth, it's the reality, and again, these tests just prove it, because they just can't handle what Nano can do. So that's why we think Nano is a true game changer. So I'm gonna do hopefully more tests if you guys want it. Make sure you like and subscribe to AI Fuzz. Abigail's in the house. And then I'm out the house because I have spaghetti waiting in the trunk of my car. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.